from the early 90s of just going crazy with all sorts of stuff. But we mixed it in with phone topics like this and other things. I think you have. Well, we'll get to that in a second. We'll comment on radio shows because Mancow opened up his mouth on this, and he took a little stab at Stern, and he took a stab at Opie and Anthony.
He's the worst.
And this guy is the worst, the most garbage show. The only thing he could do is stunts.
Yeah,
and he's a liar. The only thing the guy could do was stunt radio.
Yeah,
and for the people that don't know his name, I'm sorry, we shouldn't even be mentioning the dick. Because he's just a dick.
But I think he's got a show.
He doesn't have a single friend in radio.
No.
And he doesn't have any respect from anybody in radio because here's what he does. He sends all of his boys to tape the entire country.
Sure.
Tell me what Stern's doing. Tell me what Opie and Anthony.
That's what he does.
Look, I'm not trying to put myself in this high category, but he knows we were number one on the West Coast. Let's tape these guys. Let's tape everyone.
And he do everybody's stuff.
And then he's doing everyone's stuff, and it's nothing but stunts. He is not funny.
No.
If someone can give me an air check where he said something funny.
No, it's all.
See, for him to rip on Opie and Anthony, you will laugh when Opie and Anthony are talking. They're going to say something that makes you laugh. His stuff is all stunt radio.
Yeah.
Now that he's no longer on in Chicago.
Right, he got blown out. He's in Cedar Rapids, Iowa or something. He's in Nowheresville.
Because he has no talent to move on.
Right.
Listen, and for the people wondering, hey, what's going on with Opie and Anthony? The times have changed. We can't. You can't just have someone coming in, shocking their nuts and cutting fingers.
Right.
Hey, will you cut a finger off for $100? And will you this?
Those days are over.
You can do some of that, but for the most part, you got to use your wit now.
Sure, and he has done. And his thing is,
but Mancow can't.
Yeah, no.
And they knew that, and they were tired of him, and they fired his ass from the major market. Right. Now he wants to come out and comment on, well, this type of radio, it's out. It was out a long time ago. I mention that that's all I ever did? I'm strictly shock jock. That's all I know. I'm never funny. I talk like this, and I also I lie.
Yeah,
I'm a liar. You know what? All the stuff that I've done is so phony. It's made up. It's all made up.
This punk thinks if you can be really loud and scream at people, then you're good. They're going to listen to you. Right. He's a friggin' joke.
Yeah.
This guy, I can't tell you. I swear to God, how many people we've run into that will tell you I did a fake bit for him.
Yes, right.
He wanted me to do a make-up scenario, like pretend to be a caller that this was happening.
Sure.
Or bring someone into the studio and then do a fake fight.
I know. Weak.
This guy's, it's just such phony, garbage-ass radio. For him to even compare himself or try to get into it with Stern
or O&A.
You're a wannabe Stern, but the difference with Stern is he's going to make you laugh.
Right? Yeah.
The difference with O&A is they have enough talent to make you laugh.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, if you strip people of all of their stunts,
right,
or shock value, can they be funny? Can they make you laugh? Or are they interesting still?
Yep, exactly.
And Mancow, you're not.
Nope. Let's go to Tom in New York. Hello, Tom.
Yo, what's up, boys?
What? Biatch?
Yo, man, these guys should definitely be held accountable because I'm so sick of these small little radio stations. Even I live upstate a little bit.
Yeah.
They do the stupidest crap and they think they're funny.
Yeah.
And these guys, just by listening to the tape, I mean, that chick, she drank 2 gallons of water.
Right.
I mean, you gotta know that isn't good for you. Even I know that. It's toxic. I don't know how the hell they ran it through a lawyer or something.
Yeah, what's going on?
Back in the day when O&A were doing crazy stuff or whatever, they always had to run stuff through a lawyer.
Sure.
Right.
Should totally be sued. Everybody.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, great call.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
And see, O&A know this as well as we do. They were still letting us do, stuff. But as the years have gone on, it's tighter and tighter and
the
tighter.
reins are pulled in.
Because, you don't need the lawsuits and you don't need, Plus, if you're good, you don't need to do it.
Right.
A lot of the messages, you don't have to do that. You can still entertain people.
Sure. Once in a while, it's cool.
What were you going to say, Zach? Yeah, so once in a while, you want someone to come in and do something. And I am frustrated because I would like to, when we're talking about paintball or whatever, I would like someone to run out in the woods naked and fire them up with 150,000 pellets or like Elvis and I go back and forth. I think I can take 35,000.
Right.
I do 35,001.
I can beat
then
that.
let's go do it while we're out there. Let's have some fun. But they don't let you do anything. So radio, has changed.
Shut down.
But for man-fag to comment on it.
When you're not even in the game anymore.
And I don't want you to think like I'm, trying to kiss Stern or O&A's ass. I'm just, we're trying to be truthful and honest. This guy has no business taking a shot when he is one of those morning shows that this guy's talking about.
Right.
And all these little ones, they have to. In order to get you, they have to do something that they think is, oh my God, turn it on. They're drinking water and a lot of it.
Boy, that's really out there.
All right. And for the people that didn't know that, there were people warning them on the phone to do the time. Exactly. Before we go into the break, and then we'll get back to your calls, I'm going to play these clips of Man-Fag. This, I swear to God, this guy that you're about to hear, if you haven't heard his show before.
He's a true punk.
He tried to take on Stern, and Stern demolished him.
Of course.
So you might have heard his name when Stern and him got into it. His entire show was lies and him just talking like this.
It's all
this
like
is Mancow. Welcome in the morning. God. Howard Stern doesn't have nothing on me. He's washed up. He doesn't even know what he's dealing with it. Let's go to the phones. Let's take this person who's it's totally fake and lined up here. Totally fake and lined up, and then after that we're gonna do a stunt.
Yep.
That's all we did for my entire career.
Exactly.
Then once I was fired from Chicago, where O&A now are, let me talk bad about them because I lost my job.
Oh.
That's all he did was stunts.
That's it.
Nothing.
Stunt radio.
Never said anything funny.
Goon.
This type of radio is dead, and there's a reason it's dying. We're living in important times, and this kind of voyeuristic radio.
You know what? We're living in important times. It was only a year ago, maybe just a slight bit more than that I was on the radio there in Chicago, and
I don't even have a job anymore.
What I would do is this exact sort of radio, but suddenly since I got off, these are important times, and I just mop up everybody, and Stern is nothing, compared to me, nor is O&A.
Radio really has died. Most of the really bad stuff has gone to satellite. Some of it still lingers, but it's a dying art form. Shut
up.
Then why are you?
So that's his little stab at Stern.
Right.
It's a dying art form because these are times, and I only wish I could be Stern and what he's done, what he's accomplished, and the money and the deals that he's put together.
Right.
I'm bitter. I'm a joke. I rip everyone off, and my name is Man-Fag. I will always be a Man-Fag, and that's what I do.
Exactly.
And so that's why I'm on your show, O'Reilly, kissing your ass right now, as I'm trying to get a job on Fox because I realize that radio, I'm washed up.
Right.
That's what I am. I'm washed up.
I'm over.
These guys are in real estate now. The creative people have been pushed out. Consolidation makes it so corporations own everything. These aren't creative people, and they don't know what to do, so they're doing stupid stuff like this, and they don't care about the listeners. They don't. They want to make a buck.
And you do.
And that's why we get wacky zoo, stupid morning shows, and it's all fun.
That was you.
That's what you always did.
That's all you did was wacky doost, wacky stunt morning zoo doo-doo.
I know. Yeah.
Kung fu.
Stunt radio.
Which cut are we up to?
I think number
3 or 4.
3.
These guys are in real estate now.
Liar.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Well, and you see what kind of management we have in radio, where Opie and Anthony, who, by the way, as you know, they just lost 40% of their audience. In Chicago, they're in last place.
Why don't you stick to the topic?
Yeah, bud.
What are you on there to talk about? What are you?
Yeah.
You're on there to,
right.
Give your opinion or whatever you think is going to make that television station happy, so you get, have a job there.
Right. What a schmuck! I hate it.
It shows like Opie and Anthony, who, well, by the way, 40% of their audience dropped. I'm wrapped up into their careers right now because I don't have one.
No.
Well, and you see what kind of management we have in radio, where Opie and Anthony, who, by the way, as you know, they just lost 40% of their audience. In Chicago, they're in last place. So the truth is that no matter what Viacom gives us in CBS, America doesn't want this. We want something with core values. That's why success. That's why
Fag cow, shut up!
People are sick of this stuff.
Shut up, Fag cow, shut up!
Back to
So
Cedar
they do this
Rapids.
voyeuristic, easy stuff.
I don't know if there's someone I hate more in radio because we all knew, O&A, Stern, everyone that was big knew that he was nothing but a rip-off con artist, faggot-ass fag cow.
Punk-ass bitch.
Shut up.
Well, and you see what kind of management we have in radio, where Opie and Anthony, who, by the way, as you know, they just lost 40% of their audience. In Chicago, they're in last place. So the truth is that no matter what Viacom gives us in CBS, America doesn't want this. We want something with core values. That's why your radio show's a success. That's why we're the fastest growing show in America.
Oh, yeah.
People are...
Where you're going.
He always says, you can tell when he's lying when he goes, the truth is, you know he's going to lie then.
That's it, exactly.
This guy, he's always made up so much stuff. I remember...
Oh, it's just out of control.
People would send stuff just to go, do you guys remember a thing you did? Yeah. Just want you to hear this Chicago show that, is on delay system, doing everything that you're doing.
Exactly.
2 weeks later.
I know.
But then, in the middle of it, You know what? We're about to have Oprah on, and then when we get a chance, we're going to have, and those guests would never appear. But let's do this stunt. It's something I came up with at my house.
Yeah.
And, I just, also wanted to mention that I'll be in the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, you said none of that.
People write all this down and keep track of it.
You should do like Sylvia Brown, all the screw-ups that he has,
Every lie that you've ever told. How are you the fastest growing show in America? You were just taking off the only big market you had.
That's the only place he was at.
You're in Missouri and Kansas, and that's why people want traditional radio like myself, where, now that I can't do stunts, there's really no reason to listen to my fag voice.
Ha! He's the worst.
Anyway, back on topic. I just hate the fag.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
He's a joke.
He's a lion sack of fag.
He's like, fag sack.
92.3 Free FM.
One more thing here, really quick, just especially for the people that are really into radio, and that's what I love about New York. It's a radio town. Like people, they know their radio and they're into it. And
sure.
If it's good, they're with it, and if it's bad, they'll abandon it.
Right. True.
Manfag begged first to get all the middle market stations. He begged CBS and begged for that gig.
Right.
And then after David Lee Roth, I didn't know. You said he sent this massive package to Tom.
Huge package.
Oh, please.
Stand up.
So you wanted it.
So you wanted O&A's gig.
Yeah.
So you're bitter because they got the gig.
Right. What a pod.
I mean, I've been accused of being bitter before.
Yeah, a little bit. A couple times. Just one.
But what I'm saying is, don't jump on, the O'Reilly show and mention them and how, it's horrible programming and America doesn't want those values. They want something else.
Right. Something better.
When you would have been in their place, and the only tool you have is shock value.
Right.
Made up by other people. People bring you these ideas like, hey, mail Howard Stern a piece of number of deuce.
Yeah, right. Of deuce.
Wow, what great radio.
Oh, boy.
But then he killed you when he talked about skull effing your dead dad.
That was the best.
I heard about that. When I heard about that, I was like, oh, Stern.
Good,
nice.
you just nailed
That's actually
it,
what, made me a bigger fan.
Yeah, that was the
Stern.
best. I love
when you talk about digging up his dead dad and skull effing him, that was genius. Now, that's funny.
That is good stuff right there.
Yeah.
It's my kind of humor. Love it.